Hi, it's me again. With a look at my collection. Um, this is probably the last of the 70s ones I'll be doing. We'll move on to another, if we haven't already started, moving on to another decade, the 80s soon. So I look forward to doing them. But this is the last of the best decade, the 70s. This is compilations. So this is a look at my favorite and most influential on me compilations from the 1970s. It's roughly about 10, but a few have snuck in and I got some bubbling unders as well. If you like what you see, subscribe. Any comments are gratefully accepted. So I hope you find a little bit of enjoyment in this. So we're going to kick off with, this is almost one, but it's like the Beatles. This is, I've got my list here to check all the dates for you. It's 1973, this is. So these are the two double albums, affectionately known as the Red and the Blue album. Fantastic covers on them. I think that's a brilliant idea to have the updated pictures on the later ones. So these are the originals I bought. Saved my pocket money up for these. I think it's one of the first Beatles albums I bought. So there you go. So that's kicking our off with a superlative album of the Beatles. Next up is another fantastic double album. This is The Doors. This is from, bear with me, 1972. And this is Weird Seeds Inside the Gold Mine. It's not a greatest hits one. It's a very good selection of some of the best of the Doors. But there's 4 sides of fantastic songs. It's like a playlist sort of order, so it's brilliant before playlists were even thought of. Fantastic picture of the Doors there as well. Highly recommended. If you've got no Doors, this is the one you need to get. Light My Fire's not on you, so it's not greatest hits in any way, but it's a lot of great songs. Break On Through, Strange Days to kick off with a fantastic. My favourite Doors song of all time is on the Spanish Caravan. Love Her Madly, Take the As Comes, a couple of B-sides as well, so it's well worth getting. Next up, another favourite band of mine. This is Deep Purple. This is 24 Karat Purple, which is from 1975. It's got quite 3 tracks off Made in Japan, and then 1 track off Fireball, 1 off Who Do You Think We Are, and 1 off In Rock, Speaking off In Rock, and Black Knight, which was the first time it was available, is from the Made in Japan recordings, but wasn't on the album and wasn't released till the expanded versions coming later in the decades. So there you go. There's a nice picture of there. All their releases up until that date as well. So it came after Who Do We Think We Are? Cracking little album. This is another one that gets played a lot in my collection. This is the Alman Brothers. This is The Road Goes On Forever, a collection of their greatest recordings. It's a double album. It's brilliant. It's got everything you want to need about the Alman Brothers on here. Live tracks, all the classics. Fantastic. So I highly recommend that as a taster if you can get hold of one for having to listen to. That's the Alman Brothers. Next up, another staple of my listening when I feel the urge for a bit of The Who. This is a compilation. It's called Meaty Beaty Big and Bouncy. Very great, very interesting sleeve as well. No track listing on the back. I think this was 1971, so early in the decade there. Fantastic. Next up is another great double album, Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll. This is, when was this out? It was 1976. It's got all the tracks you want from Black Sabbath in one place from the Aussie years. Pretty basic cover, I guess, but it does the job. Typically doomy cover inside. So that's Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll. I think it was the first Black Sabbath album I got as well. And it's lasted me well. Really interested. And now another interesting double album. This is King Crimson Young Person's Guide 2. Interesting sort of cover. And all the information you need to know on the inside as well. This has got Epitaph, Cadence and Cascade, Ladies of the Road, I Talked to Wind, Red, Starless, Night Watch, Book of Saturday, and so forth. Coda from Lax, Tongue and Aspects, Part 2. In the Court of Crimson King, Moonchild, Trio, for all over the albums there. Just another look at the list of albums on the front so you can get an idea where it's from, what it dates up to. I highly recommended Young Person's Guide to King Crimson. Elton's up next. Elton John's Greatest Hits. Fantastic album. Concise, single, LP. Daniel, Monkey Cat, Your Song, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, Rocket Man, Candle in the Wind, Don't Let the Sun Go Down Your Border Song, which is a particular favourite of mine, and Crocodile Rock. Brilliant. The last of my sort of 10 there is Roll Gold, the Rolling Stones. This is my favourite compilation by them, I think. Side 4, let's read out side 4. Honky Tonk Women, Simply for the Devil, Street Fighting Man, Midnight Rambler, Give Me Shelter. Doesn't get better than that. That's if that was one of the best sides of rock ever, I would imagine. All the dates and stuff is on the back there. It's on the Deck label, is the last of their cash-in ones, I suppose, but it's a decent one. The best of them, I think. I've got most of them. You see one of my other videos about the Stones versus the Beatles compilations, if you want to see more about my collection of Stones compilations. Although I've added a few since then. It's the Thought of Bubbling Unders. This is the Moody Blues. This is a fine album. The good thing about this, though, is really good, is it's segued together, so it's sort of slightly different than getting them all individually. It's a very good album. As you can see, it's packed. A grand album indeed. This is one of the first Moody Blues album where I believe Question kicks it off. It couldn't get better than this. The Actor, The Word, Eyes of a Child, Dear Diary, Legend of Mine. That's the first side. Finishing up in Nights White Set in a Late Lament. Very good. And this is a banger, this one. The next one up, Slade, Sladist. This is a reissue. I lost my original somewhere along the way. So this is on the Splatter label. On Splatter label. Splatter vinyl. Mostly hits, but there's a few ones that sneak in. The #1 album, it says on the front. And they were so huge in the 70s, weren't they? Didn't quite make it in America. And the last couple coming up now. Another one, Bubbling Under, Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. This is another interesting one because there's live versions and all sorts on this. It's not as straightforward as it may seem. But quality of songwriting on this is fantastic. There you go. And the last one up is Rush. This is a Rush one. It's an import, I think. Rush Through Time. This is my introduction to Rush. This was. I saw the cover and I thought, wow, that sounds good. I thought it was a live album they bought today, but it's not. And it's got this different. They're from Fly By Night, Making Memories, Bastille Days, something. So it's early Rush, Cinderella Man, Anthem, Overtures, Temples of Sphinx, Twilight Zone, Best I Can, Close at the Heart, and In the End. So it's a decent one disc compilation. So I hope that you've enjoyed that. I don't like hanging about in my videos. I like to run for the 10-minute mark, and I think that's all the people want to see of me. So there you go. I'll be along with, as I said, if this may go out after I started the 80s, so bear with me with that, and we'll see where we go from there. See you soon.